for this week's video, I kind of wanted to show you guys all the iPhone boxes that I have, because honestly, they take too much room. Like, I'm honestly looking to get rid of them, and I just kind of want to have a video so that way I can go back to and watch whenever I eventually do get rid of all these boxes, because as you'll quickly notice is I have a whole bunch of these and I gotta get rid of them. Like, it takes too much room. This is pretty much just gonna be all the iPhone boxes that I have, that I own. This one right here, this is actually the oldest iPhone box that I own. It's for the iPhone 3GS. I want to say that because the iPhone 3GS came out in 2009, iCloud wasn't released until 2011. So I want to say that this is a later version of the 3GS box that I have here. This one came with 8 gigabytes. I was about to say 8 gigabytes of RAM, but no, this is actually 8 gigabytes of storage. So this one, I actually don't have any of the inserts or anything. It's literally just an empty box with a SIM card. Yeah, nothing much else to this one. So that's the 3GS box, and I want to say that's iOS 5. I could be wrong. Yeah, that's iOS 5 because 6 had a different maps. So yeah, this was this one. And it's the oldest one that I own. Moving on from that one is the iPhone 4S. So this is the iPhone 4S. Same thing, iOS 5. And you have the iCloud logo similar to where this one was for the 3GS. And then it's actually pretty close to this one too, with the Apple logo on the top. It's just white. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this yellowing in the bag. That's just disgusting. But part of the reason why I want to get rid of these. And these, I do have the tray where the phone was in. And then the compartments where all the, your headphones, charger and adapter was in. Pretty much nothing else for this one. Just kind of like the aesthetics of it, because going from a black box to the white one is pretty cool. And then the one I have after that would be the iPhone 5 box. So this is the same white, and then if we compare it to the old one, the font is a little bit slimmer on this one. I'm sorry, I just keep laughing because this is so unserious, dude. And then on the top is Apple logo, and then Apple logo at the bottom. And this is just kind of I don't know what's up with this yellowing here. That's nasty, and I apologize for that. So it's 16 gigs, and this was 16 as well. And then let me see if I have what I have for this one. So this one I do have the tray for. And it's the first one to actually have the new updated ear pods that were in this compartment, and then the adapter and charger. But yeah, so that's the 5, and then after that I have the 5S. Another thing too, going back to the 5, the black, if you got the black variant of the iPhone 5, it came with the black box, which I'll show on screen. The only reason I bring that up is because whenever you go to the iPhone 5S, which is this next box right here, it's all white for any color that you get, pretty much. And this one, as you see, that's iOS 7, I believe. The iPhone 5S box, and then going back from compared to the iPhone 5, it has like a goldish shine to it. And then of course it has the same font as the iPhone 5. But yeah, Apple logo at the top and bottom. And of course, I don't know, this just keeps getting more yellow as we keep going along. I don't know, it's like some kind of liquid spill where I had them. Yeah, kind of just showing you what it came with. And then this one, I do have the little insert that goes with the 5S box. Is this right here? It's just kind of a sleep wake button, all the Touch ID stuff. So yeah, that was the 5S box. And then after the 5S box, I have this is gonna be the iPhone 6 6 Plus. Going from iPhone 5S to 6. The font, I think, looks a little bit, no, it looks about the same. It just has an Apple logo. And of course, this is I know people used to joke around talking about that Apple ran out of ink, because this is just a white square at the top. This variant was the 16 in gold, I want to say. And this, I do have the tray, and then the little insert that we can check. Yeah, same thing. I keep thinking they fold the other way too. But this is for the iPhone 6 Plus is what it was. And it's just actually just a one sheet of just the buttons, it looks like. This one actually do have the Apple stickers that came with it. So yeah, that's the iPhone 6 Plus box. This is the 6S, the iPhone 6S box. So this is not the Plus version. This is just a regular 6S, and it looks like they reverted back to not using the Apple logo like they did on the iPhone 6 Plus. This one actually came with 16 gigs as well as the 6. I don't know if I showed you guys that on the 6, but at 16 gigs. Let's see. Of course, nothing in it. And then the insert, we have same thing. These are pretty much starting to look the same at this point. Yeah, it pretty much says the same. The 6 that's the 6S box. And then moving on would be the 7 Plus. So this is going back to the, as you notice, the font is a little bit more bold. It's more similar to, like, for instance, this font that was used on the 4S box. But this is for the iPhone 7 Plus. This is the first one. Yeah, I think they upped the storage to 32 gigs instead of I think 16 was the last bump. And then this one I do have just the where the earpods were in, and as well as they used to include an adapter back here for your headphones, which of course they don't anymore. And then the insert actually opened from the top now. I guess it didn't really open. That's where all the packaging was. And yeah, this is just tips and stuff about how to use your device. Not necessarily, right? Or was it? I don't know. So Touch ID and everything like that. This one still had the Apple stickers. So after the 7 was the iPhone 10. So many people call it the iPhone X because of the way Apple spelled it. But this is the iPhone 10 is technically what it is. There was no 9. They kind of went from the 7, they made the 8, and then they made the 10. This one was the first one with the base storage of 64. This one right here, this was the silver variant. I think it says it down here somewhere. Yeah, iPhone X in silver. And then the insert, so kind of looks similar. It kind of looks the same as the iPhone 7s. And then this one actually had, so I still have this the stickers for this one. And then this little thing, this hello thing. So this one actually had more than one sheet. It was the first one with Face ID, so they kind of had to, I guess, kind of explain how it worked, just in case anybody was confused. See if I can get some more light so that you guys can see it. Yeah, that's better. So this is Face ID and kind of showing you the gesture controls. So how to swipe to go home, and then ring silent switch. 3D touch was another big thing on this phone. Actually, I forgot even iPhones had that. They got rid of that recently. Oh, well, as recent as what the iPhone. I don't want to lie to you guys. I don't remember, but they got rid of it recently. And then that's the the side button is when they made it into the power button turned into the side button, for different controls and stuff. And they had power off and SOS, as well as wireless charging, which was a new feature, I guess, for iPhones. But the iPhone 8 and the 10 were the first ones with wireless charging. Well, there you go. So that was the iPhone 10, and then after the iPhone 10 came the iPhone XS Max. So this one was I don't have the base. This one I have the 256 configuration, but I want to say the base was still 64. That's the main thing here, and this was in gold because they didn't have a gold option for the iPhone 10, so this was the first one in gold. And that was the wallpaper, which I think they actually ended up getting sued for that because they were trying so hard to kind of hide the the notch up here. As you notice, it's kind of deceiving in a way. Let's open it. Nothing in here. So this is kind of looks about the same as the other one. And then let's look at what it came with. So this one came with a SIM eject tool, which I think some of the other ones did. I just didn't have this little piece. And then some more Apple stickers. And then this one actually had the same thing, actually. So Face ID, swiping, swipe to go home. I'm trying to see if anything else here is different. There doesn't appear to be. 3D touch. And then yeah, this looks about the same. It's just a little bit more blown up because you know it's a little bit bigger. But yeah, that's the iPhone XS Max, or you know, sounds similar to the tennis match is what people would call it. So after that, we had the iPhone. After the XS, we had the iPhone 11. So here I have two. So I have the iPhone 11, which is this one right here. This one came with 64. I'm trying to see where it says. Yeah, iPhone 11 in purple. And they also had the Pro line, which is the iPhone like 11 Pro Max. I had this 64 as well. That's what it started with. Let's go ahead and start with this one. So this is the regular iPhone 11. This one I still actually do have the headphones for. They didn't include the adapter anymore. Let me see what this one comes with. It's just the they kind of reduced it, the little inserts. And then I think I do still have the stickers for this one too. Yeah, and this little semi-eject tool. But yeah, that was the 11, right? Pretty much everything else was still the same. I still have the headphones in here with the lightning connector, because after the 7, of course, they removed the lightning port. I mean, I'm sorry, the headphone jack. But that was this is the 11. Okay, so this is the iPhone 11 Pro Max. They actually went back to the black box on these too. So this one had the I think the standard was still 64 on this one. And then I have right here the gold one. And then this one big difference is that it included the 20 watt. This is actually the only year where they included the 20 watt charging adapter, the USB-C one. Because pretty much after this, I'll show you right now, they kind of what they did. Let's check out some of the inserts. So this one, yeah, this is the hello thing. So kind of similar to the iPhone, going back to the iPhone 10. Pretty basic, doesn't really say much. And I'm kind of cropping this out a little bit. I want to zoom it out a little bit so you guys can see it. But yeah, and then for some reason, this one I still have the semi-eject tool for. So that's this little piece right here, which is what's supposed to be on the other ones. That's to pretty much eject the SIM. And then the Apple stickers too. And then that's the 11 Pro Max box. So that's the gold one. And then after that, of course, this is the controversial one. This is where people started kind of losing it, because they went with the boxes were significantly reduced. So this right here was the iPhone 12. 12 Pro Max to be exact, I want to say. 12 Pro Max, but they did include, or it doesn't even say it anymore, this is down here. It does have 128 gigabytes of storage, so I guess that's a good thing, because compared to the other one, it was still 64. So this is the first one to have 128. But of course, as you can tell, the boxes pretty much got reduced. So they don't include the charging adapter anymore. You would have to purchase that separately. I still have the lightning cable in here. So this was lightning to USB-C. And then it didn't even come with headphones anymore. It was literally just the charger and then the little inserts. And this one I still have the semi-eject tool too. And it's literally just this little piece of this little paper right here, this little pamphlet, and then just one Apple sticker. But they used to include 2. But yeah, that was pretty much a trend that still continues today. So them not having a charging adapter or headphones is still a thing today. So all of these are pretty much going to start looking the same. So this is going to be the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So this one is actually I got the 256 here. This is the Sierra Blue variant. Yeah, this kind of looks like an iPod, I think was people were saying. So yeah, you can tell it has like the little, yeah, like that's the scroll wheel, and then that should be the screen. And then still have the semi-eject tool. One Apple sticker. There's really not much to talk about on these. And then another big thing that I didn't really talk about is that I want to say that this one was the first one that had the little pull tabs. So right here, they didn't have plastic anymore, where these were, shrink wrapped. They had a pull tab too, but they were plastic. And now these were just like this little paper slits that you just take out. You just rip them off and that'll let you open the box. But yeah, that was pretty much the big difference with that one. And then after that, they kind of got rid of the black boxes. So this is the 14 Pro Max. Yeah, 14 arms. Yeah, wait, what? This is the 14 Pro. Yeah, 14 Pro actually, not Pro Max. This is the 14 Pro. This is the gold one. So yeah, this same thing. This one has the pull tabs like this one did, but it's just not black anymore for the Pro model. It's just regular white they went back to. And then this one, the same thing, USB-C to Lightning. And then this was actually, so the 14 line here in the US doesn't have actually a physical SIM. So this is the little insert that they included in you know, to take place and for the SIM eject tool. And then of course just one Apple sticker. And then the last one that brings us to the iPhone 15. So right here I have the iPhone 15 Pro. This is in the 128 variant. I believe that's kind of the base now, unless you get the Pro Max. And this one I wanted to show you guys too. I still have this little thing. So this is actually what covers the phone whenever you open it. It acts as the little pull thing. And then of course it comes with the USB-C to C, and then it's like a braided cable for this one. I'll pull out another one right now so you guys can see it. And then in the inserts, it just has the little same thing as the other one. So no SIM eject tool, and then one Apple sticker. And then the box, unfortunately, it doesn't look like an iPod anymore. They kind of changed it. But yeah, one of the things with this one is compared to the other one. Let me show you the cable. So the cable, you notice this is just regular rubber. This one's actually like braided, which comes in the box now, and it's both USB-C to C, of course. We came a long way. I mean, from when boxes used to look like this. Such a difference now, kind of where we're at now versus where we were. And even going back before this one, the regular iPhone 2G used to come with a whole bunch of accessories like a cleaning cloth and a dock and everything. Yeah, now it's just pretty much just pretty bare bones. Just kind of a size comparison between these two right here. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to make this video just showing you guys kind of like this different iterations of the iPhone boxes that I had. There's this whole debate online whether you guys keep the boxes or do you throw them out. I used to be on the keep the boxes side, but then when I really stopped to think about it, I'm never going to use these boxes. I'm going to get rid of them. So that's why I just wanted to make a video to kind of just, you know, kind of have something to kind of remember them. So that way, if I, for some reason, just for whatever reason I ever need to look at these boxes, I have this video to look back at and kind of remember them, I guess you can say. But yeah, so appreciate you watching. Let me know actually in the comments, do you guys keep your boxes or do you throw them out? But yeah, guys, all right, well, that's gonna do it for this one, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.